हेलो स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम लोग यहाँ पे निलय के साथ में हैं। तो निलय अभी इरमा में स्टडी कर रहे हैं 2018-20 बैच। तो आज हम निलय से ये पूछने वाले हैं कि उन्होंने इतने अच्छे कॉल्स में से इतने अच्छे अच्छे कॉल्स का कन्वर्ट किए थे 2018 में, तो उन्होंने इरमा क्यों सेलेक्ट किया, उनका जर्नी कैसा रहा। ठीक है। जैसे हम उनसे दो पॉइंट में यहाँ पे बात करने वाले हैं। एक था उनका विलीज फील्ड वर्क सेगमेंट एंड सेकंड इज समर इंटर्नशिप। तो इरमा की लाइफ क्यों एक्साइटिंग है, उसका समर इंटर्नशिप जो रहता है वो बाकी कॉलेजेस से कितना अलग है, और सिर्फ वहाँ पे एजुकेशन नहीं, एजुकेशन के साथ साथ जो लाइफ टाइम लर्निंग्स है, उन सब पॉइंट पे हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं। तो अगर मैं निलय के कॉल्स की बात करूं तो निलय का कन्वर्टेड SIBM बैंगलोर, इरमा, IIM इंदौर HRM प्रोग्राम एंड IIM रायपुर, आपका जम्मू बोध गया एंड काशीपुर। तो इन सब में से उन्होंने इरमा सेलेक्ट किया था 2018 में। ठीक है, चलिए तो हम निलय से बात करते हैं कैसा एक्साइटिंग है, बिकॉज ये बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट का क्वेश्चन रहता है जब वो इतने सारे अच्छे कॉल्स होते हैं, तो उसमें से कौन से कॉलेज उन्हें सेलेक्ट करना है और क्यों। और इरमा में जनरली स्टूडेंट का जो मैंने जो फेस किया स्टूडेंट्स के क्वेश्चन, उनका ऐसा रहता है कि क्या मैम हम लोग इरमा जाने के बाद सिर्फ हमारा प्लेसमेंट किसी रूरल एरिया में होगा, किसी ऐसी रूरल रिलेटेड कंपनीज में होगा। तो बहुत सारे उनके माइंड में बहुत अलग से क्वेश्चन रहते हैं। ठीक है, तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं निलय के साथ में। यस, यस प्लीज।
Yeah, good evening, ma'am, and the students present here. So, starting with my calls that all I had the Symbiosis Pune, SMHRD, Symbiosis Bangalore, IRMA, IIM Indore, and BBIMs or say CAP calls. So, out of them, I could convert Symbiosis Bangalore, IRMA, IIM Indore, HRM, and few BBIMs. Like what all factors I considered to to decide my future career path. So I consider the very first thing that I consider, that is ROI. The second part is the opportunities that I'll be getting. Third part is the location of the institute. Talking about ROI, IRMA is the IRMA is the college or say institute which is the which has the lowest fees considering any other B schools in India except say FMS. Uh, and see the average placements that are being provided here. We basically consider two sectors. That is, one is corporate and another is development sector. So now talking about the opportunities compared to other calls, Symbiosis Bangalore is a pretty new college. It is just 11 years old college, and while IRMA is a 40-year-old college. So IRMA has its own legacy, and the alumni base that IRMA has, it is like the people are sitting in CXO position of say Pidilite and Amul and many more companies. Okay, so that was also deciding factor in making a decision. Also, I was also confused between IIM Indore and say IRMA, but I was very strong that I don't want to go for HR role, so I could convert IIM Indore HRM. So that's why I decided not to go for IIM Indore HR and IRMA. This is the reason that I chose IRMA. There will be many factors that I'll tell you in subsequent steps, one by one. So if I talk about the curriculum that IRMA is having, it is totally different than other B schools. What we study here is, it is exactly similar to the other B school students are doing for their say core MBA or say their pure corporate MBA. But we are learning additional courses that can be helpful, and we can be a professional rural managers. Say rural development, say SDGB, that means sustainable development and green business. These kind of courses are being taught. The faculties are belong to very niche segment or say a niche sector. So the knowledge that they will be providing for this particular segment is pretty good. And starting with the timeline that IRMA is following. So IRMA is having a two internship, while no other B schools are providing two internships. The first internship, that is we call it VFS, that is Village Fieldwork segment, and another is summer internship segment. Now after first term we have to go for our VFS. So in first term we studied all the basic course that are being taught by all the B schools. Okay, say financial accounting, business statistics, microeconomics, macroeconomics, and this kind of course. Along with that, we studied the basic research methodology courses that can be used in, say, when we go on a field, be it say rural or corporate. These tools and techniques can be used, like how you are deciding your sample size, what can be your questions, and what kind of questionnaires you can form. So after my first time, I went to Assam for my VFS. So for VFS, we have to go in a tribal village of a selected state, where we have to stay there for 45 days with tribal people only. Have to eat and stay. We have to actually feel the lifestyle in which they are living. And being a part of their community, we have to study the economic condition of them, like what kind of thought process they are having. Are they having such mindset that they can do something else and earn more profit, and so that they can survive, and they can avail more facilities compared to other people. So apart from that, we had to do one project. So we have to do two things. First thing is to understand the economic condition of the particular tribal, and the second thing, that the NGO will be providing or giving you some project based on the livelihood project that they have decided for that particular tribal. So I worked for say there was a kind of cooperative structure, that NGO, that is Arohan. The name of the NGO is Arohan, and it is working under NHPC, that is National Hydroelectric Power Corporation. So our project was to design a livelihood intervention for piggery. So if you know, the pork consumption in north is pretty high, but people are not aware about how to grow, so how to keep the piglets and then pig in good condition, how when to sell, whom to sell. So these kind of things, the knowledge, the basic support, like sheds for the living arrangement of that pigs and piglets, the feed that they can provide with a zero cost food. So what they used to do is, so if you know, in northeast and say Assam, people used to eat rice all the time, and they give the same food to their pig. Now what happens, they don't get all types of nutritions. So this NGO suggested them that you can use nearby, say vegetables, and which are vegetable, and say trees, the leaves of the trees, which will be the costing of particular thing will be zero. Using that, you will be able to make one feed, and if you provide it to pig, the pig will grow very fast, and you will be able to sell them very fast, and you will be able to earn it very fast. And home to earn, the NGO is starting their own slaughterhouse, so that they can give them a genuine rate, or say market rate, because there were a middleman. They used to pay very low amount, because people used to sell their pig or piglets when they have some financial crisis. In this time, the middleman used to take benefit out of it. Suppose by chalo 5,000 mein de do, 3,000 mein de do. While if you go to a slaughterhouse, you will get the real rate of that particular pig. So this is all about my experience. We used to stay there in a group of 6. We cooked for ourselves. We are living in a bamboo house. So it was a purely new experience for me. And after coming back to IRMA from VFS, we started preparing for summer internships. And I myself got placed for Amul, that is Amul Fed Dairy, which is based in Gandhinagar. So Amul, if you know, Amul is Amul made India the largest producer of milk in the world. Before joining, so I could convert my Amul call in the second term itself, and then in my second and third term, we studied some major courses that I was able to use during my summer internship for my project. So we learned major courses like financial management, then say supply chain, then procurement in agribusiness, and then there were two courses that was purely dependent on say sales and distributions. So these kind of courses will help me for my summer internship. So for my summer internship, I worked with Amul, and my project was based on Horeca segment. Horeca means hotel, restaurant, and cafeteria. Now, for that particular segment, I was working on single product that was fresh paneer. Now, till before I joined Amul, haven't started contributing or servicing directly to Horeca, and no other dairy segment competitors or say other small players are not directly catering to hotel, restaurant, and cafeteria. Because suppose I work in Ahmedabad. My location was Ahmedabad. If I give an example of Ahmedabad, there are roughly 4,000 or 5,000 hotel, restaurant, and cafeteria. Not a single company can deliver the products to these all the hotel, restaurant, and cafeteria, and there has not been any supply chain system or distribution channel over here. So there was a competitor named say Jain Dairy. What he used to do? So he was the kind of distributor of Amul. He used to take all the products from Amul, say butter, cheese, milk, curd, ice cream, everything. But he never took paneer from us. He used to make his own paneer, and he used to sell his own paneer to this particular Horeca segment. So that particular local player decided and took a call that yes, I should cater to Horeca segment. I'll be able to earn more profit out of it. Then he did two more things. One thing that he did was that he provided a combination of multiple products, not only dairy products. He provided say exotic sauces, frozen foods like aloo tikki, French fries. These kind of things he started providing. So he made a basket of products, and then he offered this product to all the hotel, restaurant, and cafeteria. That too, he had to spend very less amount in supply chain, because he started using auto rickshaws, which is very low cost compared to the trucks and other supply chain facilities available. Also, he did one major thing. There was a gap that Amul never worked on a credit system. While Horeca people or say owner of the hotel, restaurant, cafeteria, they prefer that if they get some credit period to make their payments. Now, so he started giving credit as well. So he was giving combination of multiple products, as well as he was giving credits for that particular products. And also he did one unethical thing. That was he started bribing the chefs of say good 3-star, 4-star, 5-star restaurants, where they used to get a Diwali bonus in terms of financial support or something. They just said to push the Jain Dairy paneer in that particular hotel, and then they'll get commission. They'll keep getting commission out of it. Now, for my project, I had to kill that competitor. For that particularly, I personally visited myself and discussed with both the chefs and purchase manager of that particular all the hotel, restaurant, and cafeteria. I surveyed 230 hotels in both east and west Ahmedabad. I could found that the major reason is that the quality and the pricing of the paneer. The credit policy is not that much effective. Suppose the competitor who is ready to give credit of say 15 days, that is not much effective according to my analysis. So my analysis represents that the say the paneer. So basically, I was working on fresh paneer. So the quality, that is basically 3 to 4 parameters are being considered if we check the quality of fresh paneer. That is say softness, natural sweetness, the color of the paneer, and lifespan of that particular product. So these 3-4 project parameters need to be considered. Now, when we did a product testing with this, say Jain Dairy Paneer, and also the major problem was that he used to provide paneer, say, with a difference of 80 to 70 rupees per kg. So that was a huge difference behind that. Now, as I told you that we studied some courses that was based on, say, marketing analytics as well as supply chain. So my job was to design a proper supply chain from Amul side. So Amul uh, uh, is about to start the first time supply chain for this Horeca segment, as well as whatever the results that I showed to the say organization, they agreed on it, and they are about to launch a new paneer, which is considering all these parameters, they are launching new paneer, which will be more softer than Amul's existing fresh paneer. The price will be reduced because I suggested to make them a low fat paneer, because the fat, like as your fat increases, the product, the price of the dairy product will increase. So the product, the price, the cost price will be reduced, so that they will be able to reduce the selling price of that particular product. And also we designed a particular say a segmentation that suppose, say, satellite area, there will be one distributor and he will be getting orders from the respective hotel, restaurant and cafeteria of that particular area, and there will be a supply chain that will be implemented by distributor only. Amul will just facilitate the requirements from Amul side. Now we also give an option to distributor. So if you're getting a good business, you yourself can provide credit. Ideally, distributor don't work on a credit business as far as the dairy products are concerned, and that too fresh products. But we suggested that, see, if you are getting good business out of it, and you are financially stable and you are ready to provide credit to them, you may provide it, because Amul cannot make changes in their vision and mission. It doesn't fall under Amul's vision and mission to do business on a credit policies. So yeah, that is all about my summer internship, my acad learnings, and my say BFS.
Okay, Nile, if someone wants to join the government department after doing the MBA, so what were the opportunities for them?
Yeah. So, ma'am, in the starting of my say experience, I told you the major reason behind choosing IRMA was we work in two sectors. That is, one is corporate sector, another is development sector. So for development sector, there are many government agencies that come to recruit for both summer internship and final placements. Namely, say MP Urban. So it is a government agency of Madhya Pradesh. Say say this government of Telangana, say MG Narega. So these kind of agencies used to come, and they also come for final placements as well. So ideally, they are providing a contract based job for, say, 11 months or 22 months if it is a final placements. But most of the time they'll give a regional preferences. Suppose I am from Telangana and I'm applying for government of Telangana, then they'll prefer me instead of someone who are not, who will face language barrier. And then most of the time it get converted into full-time job with government directly.
Okay. ओके ठीक है नीले, आई थिंक काफी सारे स्टूडेंट्स के मतलब माइंड में जो क्वेश्चंस थे, तो वो एकेड्स के पार्ट से और इंटर्नशिप के पार्ट से आपने अच्छे से मतलब समझा दिया है पूरे अच्छे से. आई थिंक ये वीडियो देखने के बाद में स्टूडेंट्स के माइंड में एक जो डाउट रहता है कि इरमा क्यों ज्वाइन करना चाहिए, सबसे मेजर क्वेश्चन यही होता है. बिकॉज जो एक कंसर्न, जैसे आपने बोला कि आप जब असम में गए थे अपने VFS के लिए, तो जो जैसे अगर हम वुमेन के पर्सपेक्टिव से बात करें, तो वुमेन के लिए चॉइस होता है अपना इंटर्नशिप को चूज करने के लिए, या फिर बिकॉज एक सेफ्टी वाला जो इशू होता है वो हमेशा माइंड में रहता है, पेरेंट्स के भी मतलब ऐसे माइंड में होता है. तो इसमें मतलब हाँ, यस, तो इसमें
what happens? हाँ, so you will have option to choose which state you want to go. Okay, so out of 6 options you will get a random state. After that you will get a random organization. So before assigning an organization to you, institute will look after it, which organization and which area is more safer for girls. Say in Assam, we total 19 students went to Assam. Out of them, 7 were girls. So those 7 girls were allocated a village which is 35 kilometer from Guwahati. So it was very near to say the capital of say Assam. Okay. And then we boys, all 12 boys, we had to reside 400 kilometers from Guwahati. So as far as the gender is concerned, institute will take care of it, and they will be constantly in touch with the NGO, and it will be responsibility of NGO to take care of the girls. So that won't be an issue in any case. So one more thing is that, ma'am, so when we start our IRMA journey, the induction that we have at IRMA, it is quite interesting and different from other B schools. So it say it is an induction for 1 week. Out of them, we, as I told you, that we go for VFS. During induction, we have our IFS, that is induction fieldwork segment. For that, the students are being sent to the nearby villages of say Anand, which is say in the proximity of 4 to 5 kilometers from Anand, and in a group of 3 students will be sent there. They will be staying there for 2 to 3 days. They won't do anything. They will just stay there. The dairy cooperative say mantri, and they'll just observe the culture of the village, and then so it will be a first experience for say some people who haven't even been to villages. There will be many people who haven't even been to village in their entire life. So they'll feel the real experience of staying in village. So in this term, the induction that we have at IRMA, it is also different than other B schools. You will definitely get knowledge about your clubs and committees and the rules that your institute is following. But this is the field experience that you'll get even before starting your academic program.
Okay. Thank you, Nile. So I think mostly questions का आंसर हो गया है. Thank you so much. आपने मतलब इतना अच्छा, मतलब एक्चुअली मैं जब सुन रही थी तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि काश मुझे इस टाइम पे तो नहीं, पर नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर मैं मतलब ऐसे कुछ MBA का सोचती तो मैं डेफिनेटली IRMA में एक बार जाने का प्लान करूंगी. It's interesting actually. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time. Yes.
Yeah, continue, ma'am.
नहीं आप बोलिए. Yes.
So, ma'am, before closing, I would like to explain one more thing. So whenever people hear about IRMA, people will have a thought of say rural manager or rural management in their mind. Okay.
Actually.
Now if I tell you the name and the number of companies that come to IRMA, so say ITC, Godrej, Coca-Cola, Nestle, Adani, Grofers, Futures, say Ninja Kart, Lysius, this kind of companies come on campus for recruitment. So most of the companies will not stick to the students who have some some background, say agri or not. Their projects may be aligned with the agri business, but you will be having pure corporate exposure. Suppose if you get into say ITC, your location will be say Mumbai or Bangalore. For your project or say your client, you may have to visit to a particular area or say particular rural area. But most of the time you will be working say on the front side of the organization, because when you work on the back end of the organization, which is basically procurement of the particular raw materials, in which you will have to consider this factor, whether I'll have to travel on daily basis to rural area or not. Ideally it is not. Also there are many finance sector companies that comes on campus, that is Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, IDFC Bank, Reliance General Insurance. These kind of companies do come on campus for insurance as well as core finance roles. So this is a combination of both development as well as pure corporate exposure. So I think this is all about from my side in terms of IRMA.
Okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
नीले एक क्वेश्चन मेरे माइंड में ऐसे चल रहा है कि इफ आई गिव द 3 नेम्स, तो अगर आप उसे ऑर्डर करना चाहो, इट्स जस्ट अ रैपिड फायर राउंड, जस्ट सॉर्ट ऑफ.
Okay.
तो वन इज योर NMIMS, सेकंड इज न्यू
Okay.
IIMS एंड थर्ड इज इरमा.
Okay.
तो अगर आप रैंकिंग दोगे ब्लाइंडली, यस,
Irma any day, ma'am. Because
इरमा
I am
एनी
an
डे.
Irman right now.
अच्छा, दैट्स व्हाई. या एनी अदर
No,
रीजन?
no. That's not the reason. The reason behind that. So, ma'am, if consider right now or say the scenario after for next 2 years, NM is having a huge number of students that they are taking. That is 600. Okay.
Yes.
So ideally also you will have to do like financial investment will be much higher, almost double to IRMA, because fees are say to 21-22 lakhs, plus they won't provide you stay, or like they won't provide you hostel facilities. You will have to stay in Mumbai for 2 years, and definitely it is much more expensive than any other cities in say India. Like as far as like there are, it depends like how much you want to spend, but you will be spending say roughly 25 lakh. Okay. And if I talk about even average, so even to get average, you will have to compete with 600 students,
Actually.
and all of them will be having different kind of skills from different backgrounds. They will be participating, multiple competitions will be going on. So IRMA is a combination of everything: small batch, a location, good like green campus, uh, diversity is being maintained from. So in my batch we have people from 22 states, and the diversity is pretty good. Gender ratio is pretty good. So everything is being considered over here. You will be staying in your campus. You will feel like home. But if you go to NMIMS, you feel like roaming in the mall or something. So this is my perception. Everyone have their own different perception. And as far as my say thought about new IIMs is concerned, what matters at the end is the the alumni network that your institute is having. Okay, if you say you take any name, our alumni will be there. Okay, any name in say FMCG sector or retail sectors, be it in the top position or be it in the entry level positions, our alumni will be there and they will be able to help us, be it direct to get them in on campus for recruitment, or say say if you want to switch in future. So alumni base that IRMA is having, it is very huge. That is 40 years of a 40 years old institute, that too specifically in say rural management. So that's why, so considering all this factor, I'll choose IRMA any day.
IRMA any day. So okay, so our tagline is IRMA any day. Very
IRMA any
good.
day, yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Nilay. आई होप बहुत मजा आया एक्चुअली सुनने में. ठीक है, आई होप स्टूडेंट्स को भी मतलब बहुत ज्यादा क्लैरिटी होने वाली है. तो थैंक यू सो मच. हम नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर से मिलते हैं कुछ और नई इंटरेस्टिंग चीजों के साथ में IRMA के लिए. ठीक है, आई होप कोरोना तब तक ठीक हो जाए, और जो इस साल के स्टूडेंट्स है, इस साल के स्टूडेंट्स भी IRMA में जाके जिन्होंने एडमिशन ले लिया है, वो भी मतलब एक वही वाला एक्सपीरियंस फील हो सके उन लोगों को भी.
So ma'am, so there will be some problem that they might not be able to go for their induction fieldwork segment, and then VFS will be delayed because we will have to take some precautions in this scenario.
Maybe it will definitely affect. मतलब बहुत सारी चीजों में जो बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंसेस मतलब होने तो वाले हैं ऐसे कि जो नहीं मतलब वो फील हो पाएंगे, बट ठीक है, क्या कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, चलिए. ओके नीला, थैंक यू सो मच. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah. Have a nice day.
Thank you.